Well, across New South Wales, we're going to see some incredibly hot temperatures. That's particularly in the west of Sydney and the Hunter region of New South Wales as well. So in Sydney, we're going to see peaks at just over 40 degrees, 42 in Penrith and 42 as well in nearby Richmond. And then on the southwest edge of the city at Campbelltown, 40 degrees there. So incredibly warm heat that people are advised to take precautions to treat against. Now, this is from staying indoors and ensuring that any cooling you have, whether it's fans or air cons, if you have anything like that, make sure you use them, as well as limiting the amount of sunlight that can come into a home, but also if there is opportunities for ventilation, using them as well. So a couple of recommendations, as well always the advice to keep an eye out for your neighbours and people in the community who could be particularly vulnerable, whether they be the younger or older parts of our society. Now, as for how this weather is moving across New South Wales, there is a trough coming across the east of the state, and when it does so, it is cooling several parts of the state. Yesterday we saw Wilcannia absolutely roast in the far west of New South Wales. It reached 45 degrees, a record for that part of the state in December. Now, thankfully, those temperatures are cooling off slightly, but still very high temperatures around. Now, the good news is that longer and longer into this day, we will start to see cooling conditions, and that will reduce the fire risk, particularly for out-of-control blazes. There's only 5 fires across the state out of control at the moment, none of them of particular concern other than that they are out of control. As for the Greater Sydney area, well, there is some good news. It's cool coming in the evening with a southerly bust that should drop the temperatures by about as much as 10 degrees when it does hit. We'll all be waiting for that wind to come on through.